Good morning. You're listening to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Donna Busse and Paul Friederichsen with Domotex USA. Donna, you're the show director, and Paul, in addition to your job with Brand Biz, you're the education director for the show. You guys doing okay this morning?
We're doing great.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Terrific.
Well, it's good to talk to you. We're going to talk about the second Domotex USA show in Atlanta. It's February 5th to the 7th of the dates. So, Donna, if you would, tell me what's going on.
Sure. The show kicks off on February 5th with a full day dedicated to education and special programming. And then as we get into Thursday and Friday, the 6th and the 7th, we have the exhibit halls open along with additional educational programming.
Mm-hmm. And this is the second year of the show from Domotex that's been doing the largest flooring shows across the world, both in Germany and in Shanghai. And this year you've expanded the size of the expo hall, right?
Correct. We are anticipating a 30% larger show this year, which is very exciting, gives us a lot of opportunity not only for new exhibits, but also additional show features that we couldn't quite sneak in there last year. So we're still anticipating a mix of leading domestic manufacturers along with new quality international exhibitors from around the world that aren't showcasing at any other shows.
I know you guys wanted to exert even more energy in this second year of the show, and you've been working hard to tie down some keynotes and featured speakers. Tell us about that, if you would.
I'll turn it over to Paul to give us the details on that.
For this year's show, we're bringing in some pretty heavy hitters. In baseball terms, we've got a leadoff hitter on Wednesday. We've got a terrific keynote speaker on Thursday morning, and then we've got a cleanup batter on Friday. So the keynote that we have this year, her name is Denise Lee Yan, and she's probably one of the top branding experts in the business and marketing. She has done TED Talks, she's spoken at Cornell, she's done the Consumer Electronics Show, she's worked for Facebook, she's worked for a number of top Fortune 500 companies and helping them with their branding. And she's the author of a best-selling book, What Great Brands Do. We're really excited to have her. She is a ball of energy. She will be a terrific keynote speaker for this event.
All right, so that kicks off the first day of the show. Is that going to be on the show floor?
That will be right off the show floor on Thursday. Our leadoff speaker is somebody that a lot of people in the business know and respect. He is a terrific economist and a great mind. His name is Alan Beaulieu. So Alan will be speaking on Wednesday morning, and he will be giving an overview of the business from a macro look, from an economy look. That should be a really good session to get into where the country's going, where the industry's going. I think a lot of folks in the industry know Alan and respect his views. He should provide some incredible insight. But then on Friday morning, we have another well-known speaker and a very respected individual. His name is James Dion, and James will be talking about where do we go from here. James is an expert on the retail side. He has a tremendous grasp on what the dealers are needing and how to help them. He will be speaking on Friday morning at 9 o'clock. It's three powerful speakers that will pretty well anchor the show all 3 days. And then on top of that, we're going to have a number of great speakers. I mean, I tell you, Kemp, the reception to the show has been incredible. Mm-hmm. A lot of people want to speak at Domotex.
Okay. So Alan Beaulieu, most people know that's ITR. He's also the guy that speaks at the NAFCD meeting every fall. He's tremendous amount of information. I actually subscribe to his newsletter, and it's part of where Santo and I get some of our economic data. And then James Dion, he's fantastic. He's done merchandising advice to people like Disney and Harley Davidson, so he's super qualified in the area of...
Well, we're incredibly pleased to get all three of these individuals. There's going to be a lot of value to the attendees, drinking up all that wisdom.
And Kemp, another thing to note about Denise Lee Yan, some of her past clients are quite impressive. She's worked for Burger King, Sony, United Healthcare, Target, Frito-Lay, and many others. So I think she'll have incredibly valuable insight from those past experiences. So we are super thrilled about our educational program for this year and think it's going to provide a ton of value to our attendees. We are expanding the program to 3 times more sessions than we had in 2019 across 4 dedicated tracks.
Yeah, Kemp, like Donna says, we're expanding and we're covering these tracks, and I think these are very important to the industry. We're going to have an incredibly robust retailer track. which will have sessions for everybody on the retail side of the business, from the owner-manager to the RSAs, for marketers. Then we're going to have an interior designer track. We're going to have a builder, contractor, remodeler track, and we're going to have an installer track. I mean, it's an expanded program, so there's going to be a lot of stuff in there for everybody. Terrific content, and people will come out of the show knowing a heck of a lot more than when they went in. So it's going to be a really good experience. We start out February the 5th, and education goes all the way through all 3 days of the show. We're going to have it off the show floor. We're going to have it on the show floor in the plaza, like we did last year, and we're going to have even more education in other venues in an area we call the discussion hub, where attendees can go in and talk to experts in the field on a more intimate one-on-one session. There's going to be just a lot of opportunities to learn and to grow.
All right, so that's February 5th to the 7th, the second annual Domotex USA show. And registration, when's that kick off, Donna?
Registration is now open, and early bird pricing is available through October 31st. The Expo Hall Pass will be free till the end of October, $69 for a one-day education pass and $99 for an all-access education pass. And people can register at domotexusa.com.
All right. It's good to talk to you guys and look forward to seeing you there. Again, been talking to Donna Busse, the show director, and Paul Friederichsen, the education director with Domotex USA. And you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.